Nights out. Yes, the youth were going out. We went out, didn't we? Millennials went out. And I don't mean like over the age of 18 going out drinking in the clubs. I mean under the age of 18, maybe drinking outside of the youth clubs. And also the Nappy Nights. Now, does anyone else remember Nappy Nights? So, Nappy Nights were where nightclubs called things like Time and Space or Liquid or I don't know, I'm trying to think, Fatties. You know, there's a range of random nightclub names in the 90s and early noughties, would offer maybe on one of their quietest nights, like a Tuesday where they weren't getting the students in, it wasn't Friday or Saturday to get the big like adults in. So they would open up their premises to the underage people. And I remember going to these Nappy Nights. I think predominantly for me, it was sort of 13, 14, 15 maybe, because by the time I was 16, don't tell anybody, you could actually get into clubs in Britain. In the late 90s, early noughties, age wasn't maybe as strict as it is now. So I did actually get into the adult club when I was 16. But when I was 13, 14, young 15, I did frequent clubs that had like Nappy Nights, and you'd go there, you'd go in your best Topshop outfit, your best new look outfit, and you'd dance to, quite frankly, the oddest music ever, because there'd be a little bit of mix of everything. I remember dancing to a bit of pop, obviously, standard, you know, Backstreet's Back, all right. And then a bit of dance, you know, I mean, you're supposed to dance to dance music, you know, Don't Stop Moving. And then maybe some grunge would come on, and you'd be a bit like, okay, not sure about this. And then indie might come on, and obviously happy hardcore. And I remember people, I mean, again, I'm a northern millennial, so maybe if you were southern millennials, were slightly different. But I remember like the boys would go nuts when the happy hardcore would come on. Like sometimes their shirts would be whipped off and the arms would be going, and it would be quite a crazy 5 minutes of being really hyped up. I mean, maybe that has something to do with like the, you know, soft drinks that they were serving. I mean, like there's a lot of Diet Coke roaming around, and we all know how caffeinated, and that can rile kids up with the sugar as well. And yeah, this would all happen between the hours of 7 and 9. Because your mum and dad would then come and pick you up and take you home, because you'd obviously have to go to school the next day. So it wasn't a big raucous thing. It'd also probably snog somebody. I love the word snog. Snog is a classic word, isn't it? So you might all get off, which was also another 90s word. Not sure if you were getting off with people in the early noughties